Perhaps very few people know that Patna Museum, among its other unique collections, possesses a very important object and important evidence in favor of continental drift theory. This evidence is in form of petrified gymnosperm tree fossil almost more than 200 million years old. This 53 feet long petrified tree in Patna Museum is one of the many silicified tree trunks and fragments found between 1923 to 1928 and also in succeeding years in Kumarpur railway cuttings 2 miles west of Asansol railway station in Raniganj coalfield area in the upper Raniganj stratum of lower Gondwana or Damoda series of the rocks belonging to upper Permian age about 200 million years ago. The eminent paleobotanist Professor Birbal Sahni had studied the tree sections and found them to be a gymnosperm of the genus Dadoxylon. Professor Sahni considered the Patna Museum fossil along with those preserved at Indian Museum, Kolkata, belonging to the species Dadoxylon zelensky. The annual ring clearly visible in the cross-section of the fossil tree suggests periodically variable climate of the era in which the tree flourished. The then Superintendent of Geological Survey of India, Dr. C.S. Fox, considers these trees not grown in situ but drift roots. But later researchers such as Dr. D.D. Pant and others considered lower Gondwana coal and fossils octothonous or grown in situ.
1927 में आसनसोल के पास जब रेलवे लाइन बिछाई जा रही थी तो ये फॉसिल ट्री वहीं से मिला था। चीड़ प्रजाति का पेड़ जमीन के नीचे करोड़ों वर्ष दबे रहने के कारण धीरे धीरे ये फोसिलाइज हो गया और पत्थर में तब्दील हो गया। मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा ये 53 फीट लॉन्ग एंड 200 मिलियन ईयर ओल्ड माना जाता है। 20 करोड़ वर्ष पुराना और 53 फीट लंबा ये फॉसिल ट्री अगर इंडियन म्यूजियम कलकत्ता में जाएंगे जो एशिया का सबसे पुराना म्यूजियम है वहां भी इतने बड़े फॉसिल ट्री देखने को मिलेंगे।
Let us revise our knowledge of continental drift theory or Gondwana land Pangea concept in order to see the real geological value of this fossil tree. Geologists believe that some 600 million years ago, the present-day continents of South America, Africa, Arabia, Madagascar, India, Australia and Antarctica were united in a single supercontinent named Gondwana land. Some 290 million years ago, called Permo-Carboniferous age, the present-day northern continents also combined to form a single supercontinent Pangea located in a single superocean Panthalassa on the earth, North and South China being independent. Some 180 million years ago, in the Jurassic period, Gondwana land and also Pangea started disintegrating and their disintegration completed some 50 million years ago in Paleogene period when India being separated from Madagascar collides with Eurasia giving rise to Himalayan range. Northward moving Australian plate had just begun its collision along the southern margin of Southeast Asia, a collision that is still underway today. This description, though appears like a fairy tale, is based on the solid ground of geological and paleontological evidences. The most important one is fossil of spores and leaves of the plant belonging to the genus Glossopteris of gymnosperm, occurring in the same rock strata all over the southern continents laid down during the time they were united as Gondwana land. This stratum is called Gondwana system in India. The tree fossil preserved in Patna Museum is the trunk of the tree bearing these very Glossopteris leaves.